Hello, everybody. Hello, Empirenistas, and welcome to today's episode of Empirenista TV. I am your host, Alicia Henderson, and I am the empire building business and online marketing strategist for powerhouse CEO success driven moms who want to stand out online and attract dream clients, build empires, and live the freedom based lifestyles that they desire, all while raising their kids and getting visible. So, hello to all of you and happy Monday. For those of you who don't know, I always come on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I have these Empirenista TV Facebook Lives for you guys, talking about all about how to build your business development, attract clients consistently, how to set up your strategy. I talk about all those things so you can make bank and really have an impact and do what you need to do in your business so that way you can make some daggone money. So we're talking today all about staying focused during the summer. And as you guys know, I help moms and it's the summertime, and the moms that I help have to stay focused. They have to stay focused. They know that there's all this juggling going around. There's time management issues. It's the summertime. So for those of you who do not have kids that are in elementary school, you don't know how it is yet, but you will. I've had my kids from infancy stage, toddler stage, preschool, and in elementary school as an entrepreneur. So I know the different stages of having kids and working from home. And I can tell you it's each stage, I wish I could tell you that it gets easier. It doesn't get easier because there's different dynamics and things that take place, but it's very rewarding to be able to work from home and, be able to take my kids to school, be there for their activities, take them to doctor's appointments, and not have to call out sick because, I'm at a 9 to 5 at a job. So, hello to all of you who are new to my page, new to me, new to my brand, and hello to all the replay viewers. Thanks for watching. I love how you guys always give me feedback after the broadcast, so continue to do that. And I just want to say hello to all of you. And so we're going to get started in just a minute. I love feedback during these Facebook Live broadcasts, so if you are there, what I always say is to shout me out a hey girl hey, so I know who was watching, I know who's listening, and that way I can see your feedback. Whoa, what is going on here? So I planned on doing this from my MacBook, but that didn't work out. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. So let's see. Except, so Ecamm was supposed to be up and running. My computer decided that it was going to do all these different things as I was working. So in the middle of me working. So we're just doing it now here. Okay, so let's get started. And feel free to leave comments, feel free to state your opinion, things that you've gone through during your entrepreneurial journey as a mompreneur, or as a mom in business. I know some people don't like the word mompreneur. It doesn't really bother me whatsoever, but okay. So we're talking about staying focused during the summer, and it's easy to get distracted, especially on a Monday, especially when you have all these things going on in your business. It's very easy to get distracted. And my one of my mentors, Joy Shudakoff, she was saying that there's this thing called the distraction factor. And the distraction factor comes when your kids want a snack, when they want to go to their practices, when they want to go on a play date, when they want to go to swim lessons, whatever the case may be, when they want to pack their bag because they're going on a trip and they want to talk about what they're going to wear while they're on this trip and what they're going to be packing and how many stuffed animals they're taking, if they're taking their blanket, all this stuff. And I literally just went through this the past week and a half because my family and I, we went to my husband's family picnic, family reunion in Louisiana, and my kids, while I was working, especially my 9-year-old, kept telling me, I'm going to wear this. Does this match? Showing me all this stuff, and I'm like, yes, Jordan, it matches. No, it doesn't match. Please don't take that. You can't take that. You're only taking one thing. I don't want it to get lost. No to the Shopkins. No to the Scrunchkins. No to the Splashlings. Then when we get on the plane, the little girl had Shopkins there. One fell in the aisle, and I had to give it to her. So the distraction factor is there. It's there all day. It's there every day. And it's there when you are working. like it is right now with me. So let me make sure that we are live on my Facebook business page. If you can see this, please let me know. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with the distraction factor and with the balancing and with staying focused during the summer is, I want to say that many people say, well, I have to find a balance. I have to find this balance. I have to find this balance because it's not working or I can't get things done. And I honestly don't believe there's a balance. I believe there's a juggle. It's more of like juggling things. It's more of being strategic and just finding that ease and flow with your schedule. So I'm going to probably share these out of order as to how I wrote them down, because I really feel that it's very important for you to make sure that you understand, if you want to stay focused during the summer, you have to be very strategic about it, and not strategic to where you're rigid. And you're really, as a mom, especially with you with babies and toddlers at home, you can't really be rigid with your schedule because your kids determine what you're going to be doing. And that's one thing that I always say, and I want you to, if you don't leave with anything, leave with this. Your business should revolve and evolve around your children, not the other way around. As a successful entrepreneur, as a mom, I've always allowed my business to evolve and revolve around my kids. I don't say, well, I have to do all this stuff and my kids have to suffer. No, because at that point, I'm not living a freedom-based lifestyle. I'm not showing them as a woman how it is to be a CEO, how to have a business, how to have freedom and joy in business. A lot of times we don't have joy in our businesses because we're always focused on being rigid and focused on the schedule and what we have to do and the funnel and the Facebook Live and getting this out there. Then we have all these people back there who supposedly make 5 and 10K and all this stuff a month, harping in our ears, telling us what they did or what they supposedly didn't do, or whatever the case is. And then we're downloading freebie after freebie and attending all these webinars, and then we're just stressed out. So you really have to make sure that you make your business evolve and revolve around your children. That is number one. It cannot be to where your kids suffer because you are so focused on building this business and building your empire that you don't see that they're suffering. So thank you for the likes. Let me know who's there and who's watching. Okay. So that's the number one thing I want to start off with. I want to say, please, please, please do not allow for your business to take over your life, take over your kids to where, because it's going to, I'm going to tell you, your kids are going to tell you about yourself and your business. Like they're going to say things like, okay, oh, are you working again? Oh, you're recording another video? Or like, when can we do this? You said we can do this, but now you went back into your office, or now you're back on the computer, or whatever the case is. And at that point in time, they're not going to be happy, and they're going to let you know that they're not happy. And I'm saying this from experience because my kids have told me, like, Mommy, I thought you said we're going to do this, but you went back in there and did that. Like, we're bored, or we don't know what to do, or we're waiting on you to get done so that we can do what we want to do. So the summertime, I always say, don't let it be so rigid. Don't let it be where your schedule is like everything has to be about your business and not about them. And it really needs to be about not necessarily relaxing in what you do in your method, but maybe not doing as many things in your schedule. So don't allow that. Okay, so I'm gonna share this real quick. There we go. Okay, so that was my first thing. So what I want to talk about too now is the schedule. And I'll talk about this more in more Facebook Lives, but I really want to talk about the schedule. Hey Latrice, how are you? The schedule, that's a big thing. It's a lot of things, and I can tell you right now, I'll show you my schedule. I actually wrote my notes on the other side of my day designer for the weekend. But really, this is like everything, I don't know if you can see this, everything that needs to get done for today, or at least for this week, what I have planned out. And I really have to take a look, and this is what I do, and I've shared this before, is that I really take a look at the things that I can do that are going to build my business, and what things I can do to outsource. I take a look at the immediate issues that need to be addressed, and I take a look at the things that are going to move my business forward, would build my list, and make me money. So money-making activities are very important, and we focus more on the posting in Facebook groups and the posting on Instagram and posting the same thing every in 5 groups and all that crap. But really, that's not gonna get it. That's not the posting. Yes, it builds your visibility. Yes, it can make you money, but that's not the money making activities that you need to focus on. So you really have to focus on, okay, today, what's my money making activity? Today, what do I need to do? Today, what moves my business forward? Can I have somebody take over something for me? Can I get a VA? A lot of times, VAs, they will offer a package to you that's a couple hours a month, and it's a lower priced offer. That's something that maybe you can juggle and do. So that way, you don't have to have all these things going on to where you're stressed out, frustrated, and have a bunch of anxiety. Because as moms, let me tell you, we got this frustration and anxiety here in the business. Well, who do you think it translates to? Who do you think it goes to and transfers to? It transfers to your kids, it transfers to your spouse, and your kids, they aren't going to have it, and I don't know, your spouse may not have it either. They might tell you, like, look, I don't know what you got going on in your business, but you ain't taking it out on me. At least that's, what gets told to me in my house. Maybe your husband is a little bit more, patient. If they can see that, then they know that, okay, she's got something going on in her business, she's stressed out, let me take a step back and help. So that's what goes on in my house. I can tell you that right now. They don't be having it. So, but that schedule, those things, those money making activities, that has to be priority as to what you're doing. And so you might need to have it to where your schedule is 1 day of content creation, 3 days of, touch on whatever it is that you do, serving your clients, and another day of something else. Or maybe it needs to be early in the morning, do money making activities, all the rest of the day, serve your clients, in the evening, do something else. I don't know, but create that schedule that's going to go around your clients. Have lunch with your kids. That needs to be penciled in too. Not let me throw some, chicken nuggets and chips in front of my kids and turn the TV on and then they run back to my office. No, you need to take those breaks as well. So if you want to stay committed and you want to stay focused and productive during the summer, then you really have to make sure that your business evolves around your kids and that your schedule, you determine really those things that are going to make you money in your business. You determine what you can outsource, and you also determine what's going to move your business forward. So I'm going to take a look at the comments. Latrice says, yes, I just want to chill in the summer. I have to push myself. Oh, believe me, I just want to chill in the summer too. Like literally, right now my kids are out of town. So I have 2 weeks where they're not here, and I just want to lay in the bed. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up to go to the gym or work out. I don't want to, I want to play on Facebook all day. I want to go back and take a nap after I woke up 30 minutes ago. But I can't do that because I'm trying to be as productive as I can while they're not here. So you definitely have to kind of push yourself during the summer. A lot of people do relax, and that's another reason why many people a lot of my clients feel that they can't make any money during the summer because everybody else is relaxed. But that's not true. And as I said, if you're focused during the summer, you can still make money, you can still do all those things that you want. You just have to be more strategic. You have to be more strategic. I know my in-laws love taking my girls, so they actually are coming back this Friday. So I got to try to do as much as I can, and I have a lot of things that I am doing. So the second thing that I want, or one of the last things I want to talk about, and I've talked about this today in my group, is to be very strategic as to what it is that you're doing. So I talked about the schedule, and I talked about making your business revolve around your kids, but we really have to talk about the strategy that you have in place. Because it is summertime, maybe we have to scale back on what it is that we're doing. Maybe we can't have this big launch that's 6 and 8 weeks and all this stuff. I was listening to James Wedmore's podcast, I think it's called Mind Your Business, and he talked about your launches, and he talked about how you can make the same amount of money with a small launch than you can with a big launch. And maybe that's what you need to do for the summer. Maybe we need to just have small launches or only focus on 1 or 2 projects and not have all these big things that we try to push. When we try to push these things, that's when the anxiety comes. That's when the frustration comes. That's when we start taking it out on our kids, taking it out on our spouse. That's when we start getting paralyzed too. And then nothing moves forward in our business. No money is made because we're so stressed out about the big thing. So during the summer, instead of having these big things that we push out, we probably just need to focus on 1 to 2 things that are going to move our business forward, that are going to help us to make money. And that's what I've decided to do during my summer, is that I'm not doing these big launches. I'm not doing 6 to 8 to 10 week launches and all these Facebook ads and these big funnels and all that stuff. No, I know that there's 2 things that I have right now in my business that I want to do, in addition to the things that I do on a daily basis and things that I do on a monthly basis. What I like to do is I like to have a webinar once a month. That's what I do, because I know it helps me to build my list, and it helps me to attract my dream clients, moms that have service-based businesses that I love to work with. So, that's what I do. So you have to find, okay, maybe instead of having this long to-do list, maybe my focus for 3rd quarter is to only do 2 things, and then the focus after the 2 things, in addition to my daily activities, I'm just going to focus on that. Let me see if I need to get help. Let me see if I need to bring another person in to help me. Let me see if this is really something that I have to do. And then at that point, if it's something that you don't need to do, it's not going to build your business, it's not going to build your list, it's not going to move your business forward, then at that time, scratch it off, move it on to another quarter, move it on to another time, to where you can really focus on that. So my 3 tips for you to stay focused during your business and during the summer is to really make sure that your business evolves around your children. That's number 1. It can't be the other way around. Number 2 is to determine your schedule, what you're going to put in there. If you have to have play dates every other day, then that's what you need, play dates. One thing that I do when I determine my schedule is, if I'm going to like a gymnastics practice or volleyball practice, soccer, swim lesson, a lot of times when I take some of my stuff with me, I do pay attention when my kids go to practice, because they want to see, hey, mommy, look at this. I can swing around the bar. I can flip off the balance beam. I can jump into the pool. So I do pay attention. But sometimes I do get my reading done, or I write out a list of connections that people I want to connect with. I also just work on sales copy. I do that during the time as well. So that way I'm kind of working and I'm kind of paying attention, but I'm able to still give them my full attention when I need to. And then I set boundaries around the times that I am working. Mommy needs to focus on this. So at this time, you can do this. My last tip, because there actually are 4 instead of 3, is to get your kids involved. Get your kids involved in your business. So maybe that means that what we do, and you'll see me, I'm going to post a picture of this when they get back, and I've done this before, is what I do is I get my kids involved. So I call it like academic hour or fun learning hour or something, to where I get the Brain Quest books, and I have them working on things that they reviewed and did in the previous grade, so that way they can still keep their mind going forward, keep their mind learning, and I can work as well. I don't tell them, oh, just get on the Brain Quest books or go on MobyMax or go on the website, don't ask me any questions. No, I get them involved and I say, okay, this is what I'm doing. What do you think mommy can do to help her clients or to do this for her business? And I gotta tell you that my kids do give me some good feedback. And one of my kids, she's just very honest and very blunt. And that's a quality that she gets for both me and my husband. And she tells me like it is. The other one's a little bit more kind. Hey, Stephanie. And she gives me the creative ideas, because she's a creative. She's a creative mind. She's very, she can do a lot of engineering type stuff. Very, 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 very smart. So I get them involved. So you need to get your kids involved in your business. You can ask them, how does this sentence sound? What do you think of that? Now, they don't really know all that stuff, but you could just ask them. You could just get their feedback too. You'd be surprised at what your kids can tell you and help you with. So, tips to stay focused during the summer is to really have your business evolve around your kids. It cannot be the other way around. They will be miserable, and so will you. Also, determine what your schedule is. Determine what you can do now to move your business forward, to get those new clients in your business. Maybe ask your existing clients for referrals. Determine what the money-making activities are going to be for you and what you're going to focus on. Maybe scale back on a lot of things. And then next, what you want to do is get your kids involved. Ask them. You never know their opinions. They may really give you something that you can use in your business. So those are 4 tips for you to stay focused while you are slaying and crushing your goals during the summer. Hopefully for you, I think we're in the middle of summer. So for me, I think we have maybe 6 weeks left until school starts. Yay! But when school starts, it's going to be 100 degrees out here in California. I don't know where you are, but I'm looking for shorts because come August, they only going to be selling sweaters and pants, which is stupid. It's so dumb. Anyways, okay, so that's all I have for today, for today's Empirenista TV Facebook Live edition. For those of you who are not a member of my group, Powerhouse Mompreneurs, I'd love to have you and invite you to join me and my fellow Empirenistas. And we chat about raising our kids, being a powerhouse CEO that we are, and really sharing good business tips and support. And I also want to invite you, for those of you who are looking to work with a business strategist, to have a conversation with me. I really keep it real as far as what you need to be doing to build your business. I don't share a lot of fluff stuff because I hate the fluff. I hate that. I think it's a lot of bull crap. And I know there's a lot of that fluff going around about how you can, make 5, 10K, 20K in your business overnight in 10 seconds. And I did it and you can do it too. No, boo, it doesn't work like that. There is a strategy in place that you need to put together. There is work involved and there's consistency. So for those of you who are interested in working with someone who is going to keep it real with you as a mom, with fellow moms, to help you build your business and live a freedom-based lifestyle while building your empire, it's time for you and I to have a chat. So I welcome you to have a conversation with me. It's no pressure whatsoever. I help you find out your business, help you provide strategy, and then we discuss working together. So you can send me a private message to work with me that way, or to find out how we can get together to work and build your empire. So I'm gonna sign off. I hope all of you have an empire building productive week, and I'll see you next Monday for more empire building tips on my next episode of Empirenista TV.